Now, what? Well, okay. What caused the rushes, the rushes in there, Garrett?
Gold rush.
Okay, there was the gold rush. What else? It was gold. The other thing.
Silver, copper.
Okay, silver and copper. So in other words, they're going to call rushes. Okay, with these rushes, towns literally did what? Great. Grew overnight. They were called what, Macy?
Boom town.
Okay, the boom towns were towns that grew overnight. Okay, but as just as quickly as they grew, they also did what? Peace to you too, Corbin.
Oh.
Or great, or Corbin, whatever. Corbin.
They became ghost towns.
Okay, they became ghost towns. All right. Now, what was early? Okay, early mining was called what? Tyler?
Placer mining.
Placer mining. What is placer mining? Jayla?
History? You don't mind?
Okay, good. It's mining that is done by hand. All right. Did the early discoverers, did they get rich, Brittany?
No.
Okay, many did not. They would die broke. Okay? But yet mining helps settle what? Mining helps settle what areas, Brad?
Colorado
And,
Montana.
okay.
Mint.
All right, Colorado, Dakotas, and Montana. No, there were a lot of men there. Okay? All right. Everybody got it?
Right.
Everybody got it? Are we good? All right.
No, I don't.
All right. Now, what were the early cattle found on the ranches? Macy?
Longhorns.
Okay. All right. Why were longhorns suited for the open range? Garrett?
They could fight off enemies if they had too much more. They could be left or they could still water.
You go far without water.
Okay, they could go far for water, plus they were mean. Okay? So what causes the rise of the cowboy? What causes the rise of the cowboy? Let's see, Austin?
They needed a way to get them to
Get 'em-
their money
From where?
where they were at,
Where were they at?
where the cows are.
Where were the cows at?
In Texas.
All right. That many of the cattle were left in the open range after the Civil War, okay? So in Texas, they needed a way to get them to the eastern markets. All right. So they started out. Who sets up the first cow town at Abilene, Kansas? Who sets up the first cow town at Abilene, Kansas? Madison?
Joseph McCoy.
Okay, Joseph McCoy. All right. You should know at least one cattle trail. You should know at least one cattle trail.
Okay.
What? Cattle trail. Yeah, Chisholm Trail is one. Chisholm Trail is actually one of the first. Really good 9/11 trail. Just one. All right, everybody got it? We good? Good. All right. Now, what was government land called? What was
Where
government
are-
land called? Corbin? All right, it's called the open range. All right? All right, so now, but yet, the land is free, and so they didn't need to buy the land, but what was important for them to control? Madison?
Water.
All right, good. Water rights were very important. All right? Water rights were very important. All right? So, who wants to control the land? Who's going to want to control the lands? Libby? Okay, good. The big ranchers want to keep the ranges to themselves. All right? Now, with the open range, what problems does it cause for the ranchers? Corbin? No. Madison?
cattle would
All right, the cattle would run loose and intermix. Okay, to basically separate the herds, the ranchers held what? To separate the herds, the ranchers hold what, Macy?
Weird.
What?
Friends.
Okay, no, they would do this at branding, but they would hold what? You're half right, Macy. Madison?
Spring and fall roundup.
Okay, good. Spring and found roundups that where they would brand the cattle. Okay, what's an unbranded calf called? Okay, Brad? What's an unbranded calf called? Okay, good. Maverick. No, somebody didn't raise their hand.
And then we do.
Okay. Everybody got it? Doesn't the way tall.
You're in my way.
All right, now, who introduced ranching? Who introduced ranching? Connor? Okay, good. The Spanish. All right. So what did we get from the Spanish and the Mexicans? What did we get from the Spanish and the Mexicans, Dylan? All right, equipment, clothing, and wording. All right. Now, were most of the cowboys white?
No.
All right, many were black. But yet, what was the cowboys' life like, Rob?
Long hours, little fish, rivers,
Pretty good. Dangerous life. Yeah, you should know why it was dangerous. Okay, long hours, little pay, stampedes, river droughts, thunderstorms. But yet, why does everybody have this romantic view of the cowboy? Brittany?
books and movies.
All right, because what did the books and movies do, Brittany? Okay, thank you, Brittany / Mason. Okay, that the cowboy's image became glamorized because of books and movies. To the point that what do they do to some of the people? Okay, good. That it made heroes out of some of the more well-known people. Right? Remember the glamorous and dark, lovely lashes of Calamity Jane? When in reality, she looked like a what?
Boy.
She looked like a boy. Right? Everybody got it?
You gotta know what those people are.
You might.
Whew.
Let's see, that's 4, 5. Now, what ends the cowboy? What ends the cowboy's way of life? What ends the cowboy's way of life? Macy?
Lower prices for cattle.
Okay, lower prices for cattle. What else?
Farmers fenced areas.
Farmers fenced areas.
Too bad blizzards.
Okay, too bad blizzards.
Drought.
So when did the open range end? When did the open range end, Ethan?
1890.
Okay, around 1890. All right, now, where are the Great Plains? Okay, where are the Great Plains? And no, I'm not talking in the air. Derek?
Western Texas.
Okay, we'll go to the Dakotas. Western Texas to the Dakotas.
And then Mississippi and the Rockies.
All right, Mississippi to the Rockies. The catch, though, is the Great Plains was also known as what?
Great American Desert.
All right, good. It was also known as the Great American Desert. Why was it referred to as the Great American Desert? Corbin?
No real rainfall. Almost looking wide range.
Okay, no real rainfall, almost no trees, and wide range of temperature.
We just
Right.
want to know like more.
1 or 2.
3 and 4.
All right, sounds good. 3 or 4 sounds good.
More all of them.
All right. Everybody got it? All right. There we go. All right. So now, the Homestead Act offered what to people? The Homestead Act offered what, Macy?
You get it for free if you improve it up 5 years.
You get what for free though?
The land price.
What? How much land?
960 acres.
All right. You get 160 acres if you live on for 5 years and you prove up on it. Okay. what makes it easier for people to come out and settle the Great Plains? Corbin? All right, because the railroads have its land. The railroads sold the land to the farmers. All right? But what are the problems? Okay? What are the problems facing these early settlers? Webby?
They had to kill
Well, what were they?
no trees,
All right, no trees, lack of surface water, tough sod, locusts, and loneliness. Okay? So what did they build their houses out of? What did they build their houses out of? Dylan? All right, good. They built their sauces. There's houses out of. Speak up. Their houses out of sod.
The Italian.
Yeah, they used good spaghetti sauce to build the houses. All right. Now, what was one of the 4 inventions? Garrett? Invented by.
Joseph Gordon.
Okay, barbed wire, invented by Joseph Glidden. What's another one? Vela? What's another? Okay, good. The windmill. All right, what's another one? All right, steel plow. Wait, everybody got this? I gotta flip it over. And last but not least was the what, Rob? The reaper. All right? Yes. Who introduced who introduced dry land farming? Brittany? Okay, Nebraska. But yet, when they talk about the hardy pioneer and the hardy people that settled the West, were they really all that hardy?
No.
Because how many left?
4.
Okay? Life was hard, 4 out of 5 left. Okay? And who did the farmers become dependent on? Who did the farmers become dependent on? Let's see. Erica. And what's the RR? RR. What's the RR? What does the RR stand for? Railroads. Okay? Bankers and railroads. All right? So now, we already talked about the frontier was declared closed. Where was the last land rush? Where was the last land rush? John Zerber. Oklahoma. All right?
Cheaters.
People, yeah. Well, who are the cheaters? No.
Sooner.
The Sooners were the cheaters,
Because they left before the gun.
but who waited for the gun?
The boomers.
The Bomas. Okay? Now, with the Plains Indians, the best description for the Plains Indians were they were what?
No man.
Trey?
What?
No, not what. Trey, best description for the Plains Indians is what?
Savage.
No. Savage was the white man's term. Macy?
Nomads.
Nomads. Okay? The best description for them were the nomads. You gotta remember, savage is a term applied by somebody else. All right? Everybody got this? Let's see. 8. All right? What was important to the Plains Indians? What was important, Tyler?
Bravery.
Okay, bravery and honor. So how did they show bravery and honor, Ethan?
Touching the other camp.
Touching the enemy was called what?
Counting coop. Cop.
Coup. Okay? The counting coup, basically touching an enemy. So, were all Indian battles bloody? No, not all Indian battles bloody. Okay? What is Walmart on 4 hooves? Or, all right, that the Indians were very important, very dependent on the buffalo. But yet, what revolutionizes the Indians' way of life? What animal revolutionizes the Indians' way of life? John? All right, good. The horses. All right? That the horses allow the Indians to do what?
Better hunt.
All right, they become better hunters, expert riders, more mobile. Okay? Now, did the Indians have modern weapons? Right? No, their weapons seemed crude, but yet they were effective. All right? What was supposed to be set aside for an Indian reservation? What was supposed to be set aside for an Indian reservation, Dylan? Okay, good. The Great Plains. But what happens? What happens? Macy?
Treaties were signed,
That did what?
took the land.
Okay, the treaties were signed that took the land away. All right? Everybody got it? Good. All right, now, who were the main tribes fighting the whites? Who were the two main tribes fighting the whites? John? No, the Sioux and the who? Not the Chinese. Okay, good. The Sioux and the Cheyenne. Chinese. Oh, I'll give them credit, they both start with CH, but no, there's a big difference, okay? All right? Where did the Colorado militia massacre a bunch of friendly Cheyenne Indians? Corbin? Okay, the Sand Creek Massacre. All right? Now, the Red Cloud Wars were mainly fought because what happened? What caused the Red Cloud Wars? What caused the Red Cloud Wars? Ethan? Well, basically, a big deal. It goes through Wyoming, Montana, but the Bozeman Trail especially goes through what? That angers the Indians. Corbin?
Fort.
No. They built forts to protect them. Brad?
Hills.
Huh?
Black Hills.
Nope.
That's hunting ground.
It went through the Indians' best hunting grounds, okay? Bozeman Trail does not go through the Black Hills. All right, it's on the outside, okay? But the Red Cloud War causes the Indians to, or causes the military to eventually do what? What does the Red Cloud Wars cause the military to do? Madison?
Force the army to close the forts and build them here.
Okay, good. Forces the army to close the forts. Now, what area was given to the Indians? Corbin? Okay, the Dakota Territories. Why are the Black Hills sacred to the Indians? Okay, first off, the Indians called Black Hills what? Shayla?
Ha ha.
Okay, Paha Sapa. Why is the Black Hills seen being sacred to the Indians? Brittany?
That's the end of the home of their God before.
Okay, seen in their home Watonka. I will tell you right now, be careful.
Wataka.
Watonka.
Home.
You're going to get Watonka mixed up sometimes with who?
Wow.
Waboka.
Waboka.
Okay, Watonka is the god. Waboka was a prophet. All right? We got it?
Waboka.
Huh?
Waboka was the prophet.
Watonka was the god. Waboka was the prophet. Okay? But yet, why all of a sudden do the whites become interested in the Black Hills? Why does the whites become interested in the Black Hills? Garrett? Okay, gold is discovered there. Okay? Gold is discovered there. Okay? What? Okay, so what was the Army's response to finding gold? John? Okay, they tried to get the miners out. When that failed, they went to what? Libby? Okay, they went to removing Indians. Okay? Who was sent to find the Indians? Corbin? Okay, the 7th Cavalry under Colonel Custer. Who formed an alliance between the Arapaho, Sioux, and the Cheyenne? Okay, Sitting Bull. Okay? Who was going to be the war chief? Macy.
Crazy horse.
All right, Crazy Horse was the war chief. Okay? Where did Custer find the Indians at? Norman? And? Okay. Also remember too, what's the name of it?
Little Bighorn.
No, we already got Little Bighorn.
Custer's last name.
Okay, because remember with this one, you've got Custer's last stand. Well, we've already got Battle of Greasy Grass, okay, Battle of Little Bighorn and stuff, but it's also known as Custer's Last Stand. Okay? So, the three main people are Custer, Crazy Horse, and Sitting Bull. What happens to Custer?
Died.
Wiped out.
He's wiped out, okay? Custer is wiped out. What happens to Crazy Horse? What happens to Crazy Horse? Corbin? Okay, he's captured and killed at Fort Robinson. What happens to Sitting Bull? This here. What happens to Sitting Bull here? Garrett? No, not Colorado. Okay, he went to Canada. No, that starts with a C, but no, not Colorado, it's Canada. Big difference between Colorado and Canada. Okay. That's why I'm giving you credit for it, because the Chinese and China. All right? Everybody got it? I know, but how many days do you have to study for it?
1.
2.
I got it.
Well, then that's called also Guess on Wednesday. Okay? Now, in the Chief Joseph War, what is discovered in Idaho? The Chief Justice War, what is discovered in Idaho? Creighton?
Gold.
Okay, gold. But yet, who is in the mountains of Idaho? Who's in the mountains of Idaho? Rob? Okay, good. The Nez Perce. All right? What did Chief Joseph and his people try to do? What did Chief Joseph and his people try to do, Craig? All right, they fled to Canada. All right? His fleeing to Canada results in what? His fleeing to Canada results in what, Tyler? Okay, good. The longest chase in Army's history in dealing with the Indians. Did he make it? Did he make it? Jayla?
No.
No. He was stopped short. Okay? What was Joseph's famous saying? Corbin? Okay, from where the sun now stands, I will fight no more forever. Everybody got it? You good? Good. Let's see, that was what? Okay. Now, at Wounded Knee, okay, what caused the Indians to really start believing something? What caused the Indians to really start believing something? Garrett? Okay, he said he had what though? You're right, Wovoka. Okay, that an Indian by the name of Wovoka made the prophet, said he had a vision. What was the vision? What was the vision, Brittany?
So the Indians, so the ghost dance, the white man would disappear, and the Indians and buffalo.
Okay, good. That if the Indians did the ghost dance, the white man would disappear and the Indians' buffalo would reappear. What did the Sioux add? What did the Sioux add, Macy?
Ghost shirts.
Okay, good. Ghost shirts. All right. Supposedly these ghost shirts would stop what?
Bullets.
Okay, ghost shirts would stop bullets. All right. When the army got called in, who was killed? The army
Sitting Bull.
Okay. Macy,
Sitting.
raise your hand. Okay, Sitting Bull was killed.
Yeah, but
Huh?
another bug.
Who's?
So,
Same email.
no, this is kind of a weird one. Came in and said for new iPad those away. The zip file attached to it.
No, did she delete it?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, everybody got this?
I'll take mine.
All right. No. They want you to open it so they can launch a virus. All right. So, who stopped a group of Indians at Wounded Knee, South Dakota? What unit? With me?
No.
Okay, good. The 7th Cavalry. All right. What happened? What happened? Not a bullet went off. A shot went off. Okay. Who fired? Okay, nobody knows. But yet, what happens? What happens, Greg?
They were surrounded by these cannons, and they heard the shot, and started firing.
All right, they're surrounded by these cannons. They started firing. What happened to the Indians? Macy?
They were killed, or many Indians died.
Okay. That many Indians were killed or wounded from died. The Battle of Wounded Knee is seen as what? Battle of Wounded Knee is seen as what by the whites? Dylan? Okay, it's seen as the last major Indian battle. Okay? During the Indians' War, what was the Army and the government's policy? Okay? During the Indians' War, what was the Army's policy? Ethan?
Extermination.
Okay, good. Extermination. When they couldn't exterminate the Indians, they went to exterminating the what? All right, the buffalo. Okay? Destroy the buffalo, destroy the Indians. All right? How did the government try to Americanize the Indians? How did the government try to Americanize the Indians? Austin?
Making farmers.
All right, good. By making them farmers. They also tried to Americanize them by doing what? Corbin?
Set up schools that would be for them.
Well, for Indians, generalists, but also tried to do what? Okay, destroy their culture. When we get to that next one. Everybody got it? All right. And then they came in, set up schools for Indian children, sent them away, and gave them American names. All right. Everybody got it? Good?
You put like 11, page 11. No, it's grades 11.
That one?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.